Guys, got something pretty cool to show you today. This is my new to me, X-treme scooters, I believe X-360 scooter. It's electric, and I just got this yesterday from my neighbor. As you guys will recall, last year I had a Boream Tankman gasoline scooter, but I had to sell it this year just because it was too much work. You know, it was not working right, and it just needed tons of work, and it just wasn't worth the time. But it was kind of funny because this thing came crawling to us yesterday. So my neighbor brought this over and asked if we wanted to buy it. So my dad gave him $80 for it. Then my dad said that I can keep this for myself. If he can take $80 out of my bank account. So I said, yeah, that's fine, because I really want this scooter. So, so basically I just bought this thing from my dad after we bought it from the neighbor. So, again, I believe it's an X-360. It's either an X-360 or X-370. It doesn't indicate the model on it. But, it does need some work, but for the most part, it's fine. It drives. Inside the house, I've got the back compartment that mounts right there or something, and I've also got the charger. But this thing is pretty cool. Our other neighbor, Mr. Adams, he's got an X-treme scooter too, except I believe his is an e-bike 502. That's the model that he's got, I'm pretty sure. So, but pretty much the same thing. I'm pretty sure that this thing could. I'm not sure the speed this thing can go, but it's pretty awesome. So, when we got this thing yesterday, the seat was a bit loose, so we had to fix that. Now the seat's tight. This is a second problem. We like to get this kind of cleaned up here. All the wires. There's some exposure up there, as you guys can see, but we're going to try to get that fixed. The second problem is this thing, as you guys can see, it's kind of wobbly, but not a huge problem, but it does kind of wobble a bit. So, but yeah, and we're also going to have to replace this. This broke off, so we're going to be replacing the luggage rack and the crap there. We got the tires filled on it. A third problem this thing has is this does not work properly. The neighbor told us that it either needs the bulb replaced or the bulb needs to be tightened up. And then also this tail light here, I think that light and that light work, but that one doesn't. So I don't know why. But yeah, unlike the scooter I had before, this thing does have turn signals, so that's cool. But the thing it lacks compared to my other scooter is the mirrors. So this thing is street legal, he told me, but we gotta have some mirrors put on. So if I'm gonna drive this thing on the street, I'll just be safer. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've got to say about it. It's a pretty cool scooter. Now I will show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take it for a little spin here. Not going to take it on the street because my dad told me not to until we get some meters on it. But we're just going to take it for a little spin here. And I'm going to show you guys all the features it's got. Stick the key in. Turn on the master switch. And turn the key on. As you guys can see, we'll show you the battery strength there. As you guys can see, the battery is fully charged. There will be a power light there. Let's go ahead and, as you guys can see, this lights up. And then if you apply the brake, that one will light up. But as you guys can see, that one does not turn on. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys everything. So let's put up the kickstand. First of all, here is the this switch controls the backlight and the headlight, I believe, as you guys can see. On, off, on, off. It's supposed to turn on that too, but again, I told you guys that that's going to have to be either replaced or it's going to have to be screwed in tighter. The bulb on the headlight. Here is the horn. Not as obnoxious as the one on the Bream scooter. We got the turn signals. We'll do the left turn signal first. Show you guys it. It does beep to tell you the turn signal's on. I think that's supposed to flash too, but it doesn't. And there's the right. Yep, so, yeah, so, let's go ahead and take it for a little spin here. I don't know how far I can take it, because, first I'm going to have to find a place to set up the camera, but, here, here's the gas here, so you can see. So we're going to go ahead and bring it forward a little bit. I'm going to have to find a good place to set the camera up. And, you know, legally, I'm not supposed to drive it on the sidewalk, but I'm just going to take it up and down like 1 or 2 times just to show you guys, just a demonstration. So, I guess I'll lean the camera up against the car tire here, and I'll just show you guys. I'll just show you guys it driving past the camera. So let's go ahead and try not to hit the stop button here. Get up against the tire. There we go. So let's go ahead and take it for a little spin here. I always forget to put the kickstand up. That's kind of my, you know. Sometimes I forget that. Okay, here we go. Yep, that's pretty much all there is to see. I'm going to put it on the kickstand again. So, take the camera up here. So again, it's got some work to be done to it, but for the most part, it's a pretty good little scooter, and it's a lot of fun. A lot better than the Tankman scooter that I had. You know, don't have to go through all of the trouble with the engine and the stuff and the carburetor. So, yeah. So, yeah. Some more will come on this after we get this tightened up. We plan to be putting on some mirrors so I can actually drive this thing on the street safely. We're gonna buy a new luggage rack, as I said, and we are going to get the safe mounted. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and that is my new scooter.